And here's my report. Because the soul of this nation is strong, because the backbone of this nation is strong, because the people of this nation are strong, the State of the Union is strong.
Well, that is President Joe Biden delivering his second State of the Union address tonight. And he talked about many topics, including the economy, abortion, and immigration. And if you watched, you saw some back and forth between members of Congress on both sides of the aisle. The president recapping his first 2 years in office and outlined priorities going forward. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Natasha Paloma.
I'm Andy Morgan. Roughly 55 minutes into the president's remarks, he addressed immigration as well as border security with some strong words for Congress. KTSM 9 News reporter Shelby Kapp joins us in the studio tonight. And Shelby, tonight's State of the Union coming about a month after the president made his first trip to the border here in El Paso.
Yeah, Andy and Natasha, President Biden calling on Congress, saying American border issues will not be fixed until it acts, and for both sides of the aisle to come together on immigration.
And let's also come together on immigration. Make it a bipartisan issue once again.
When President Biden spoke about his plan for immigration pathways, shouts could be heard from the floor of Congress to secure the border.
Pathway to citizenship for dreamers, those on temporary status, farm workers, essential workers. Here in the People's House, it's our duty to protect all the people's rights and freedoms. Congress must restore the right and the
Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders speaking during the GOP response to the State of the Union.
Despite Democrats' trillions in reckless spending and mountains of debt, we now have the worst border crisis in American history.
President Biden talking about the economy, inflation, and job growth over the past 2 years.
I stand here tonight after we've created, with the help of many people in this room, 12 million new jobs.
This State of the Union different than President Biden's first, as Republicans now control the House of Representatives.
Being a mom to 3 young children taught me not to believe every story I hear. So forgive me for not believing much of anything I heard tonight from President Biden.
The president talking about working together.
And to my Republican friends, if we could work together the last Congress, there's no reason we can't work together and find consensus on important things in this Congress as well.
Now, our county attorney from El Paso was in attendance tonight after an invitation from Congresswoman Veronica Escobar. Now, something that she said she wanted to hear from the president was about incidents of violence against men of color. Now, President Biden did talk about the need for police reform and more training. Back to you.